Hey there, it's William West Hopper from the Real DC Car Guy on a rainy June day in 2023 here in Rock Creek Park. And what am I with today? We're with the 2023 Volvo S60 Recharge. Now, everyone knows Volvo is well known for their four-door sedans and their station wagons. What people don't think about with Volvo is their hybrid vehicles and their electric vehicles. Yes, Volvo has the Polestar division, which is an electric sports division, but Volvo itself is well known for its classic designed sedans. What you may not realize is that Volvo also offers a hybrid powertrain, and this S60 Recharge has a 2-liter turbocharged engine that provides 312 horsepower. But what it also has is a plug-in electric side. And what does that mean? Plug-in electric means that you plug it in like an electric vehicle, and this car can run up to 40 miles is what they're saying. What I'm experiencing is 46 to 48 miles of all electric driving. That means no gasoline. So you can use this vehicle for your daily commutes, for your errands, and everything else, and never use a drop of gasoline. Just plug it in at the supermarket or plug it in at home, and it works just fine. Yes, you have a gasoline engine, which will be great for those long trips. Yes, you can take this car on long trips because it has a hybrid powertrain. That means you don't have range anxiety as you would with an electric vehicle. But when you get to your location or you're around town, you can run around on electric. Just plug in at the local electric charger, at your hotel, at the grocery store, at home, wherever you are, and you can have up to, as we're experiencing, 48 miles on all electric. And then when you're on the highway, you've got gasoline and you've got the hybrid, so you're getting those 38 miles to the gallon. And this vehicle comes with a cord that has an adapter for both 220 and 110, which will be very useful when you go to plug in at home or elsewhere. So yes, it also has a gasoline port right here too, and it does use premium fuel. And what we find with these vehicles is premium fuel makes the smaller engines more efficient and provide more performance. So to start the vehicle, you switch the knob here, and because it's a plug-in hybrid, it starts in what they call pure mode or all electric mode. And as I said, this vehicle had 48 miles of range when we started. We're down to 43 miles of all electric range, and it has 270 miles of gasoline range. So I could run on all electric for 43 miles and then could go for another 270 miles on fuel. Less is more is definitely the best way to describe the inside of the S60. While the detailing on it is very nice, there is a sort of a mesh metal here. The dash is sort of a leatherette dash with nice stitching on it, but nothing too fancy. The screen in the middle, I'm not a big fan of this Google Maps screen. But I can change it over and go to Waze too if I wanted to do that. Maybe that would make me happier. Now the seats are a combination fabric and leatherette, so really stuff. What I did find though is this part of the seat down here hits me in the bum a little bit. You can control thigh here, which is nice. Push it out. But this seat has not been really comfortable for myself. It does have seat controllers there, the lock, and of course window controls. Even the right seat has the extended thigh support there. There is no wireless charging in here, which I thought was interesting. There is 2 USB-C outlets here and a 12-volt cigarette plug there, so I could wire it in. But I really don't want to wire my phone in. It's Android Auto. It's already hooked up on Bluetooth, and I really don't want another wire in there. There are two cup holders that are very nice here. I like these cup holders better than I like the ones in the back. And a nice little tambour cover. This is a piano black plastic finish, which will get scratched. It has already gotten scratched in this vehicle. My experience with piano black interior is that when the sun comes in, it can sort of blind you. Switches and buttons, there's not a whole lot of buttons. There's the four-way flashers, there's the front and rear defroster, and there are some controls for the radio, but that really is it, other than the switches that are up here. So pretty much everything is touch screen. And one thing about touch screens is you get a lot of fingerprints on those. So this does come with the Bowers & Wilkins premium sound system. That is a $3,200 option, and one that is well worth it. So in general, I really like the interior of the vehicle, very clean. There is plenty of trunk space here in the S60. It's not really huge, and it's really designed for suitcases and smaller things. You're not going to get any really big boxy items in here. It is pretty deep. It goes all the way back in. And what's nice is it has a ski pass through here. What's under the trunk floor of the S60 Recharge? Really not much. There are some tools back there. There is not a spare tire, but there is a inflator and some other things. So pretty much everything you ask. There is a small storage area over here, a little netted area. So that's the interior of the trunk of the Volvo S60 Recharge. Now, one of the things I thought was interesting is there's no electric button up here. So this is a manual trunk, which is great. So the rear seats of the Volvo S60 are quite comfortable. There is a large hump here, so having a third person in the middle would be hard. So we have a fold down armrest here, cup holders on the pop out, kind of flimsy. I'm not real impressed with that. Both outboard seats are heated. The interior seat is not heated. There are map pockets on the back of both front seats. There is also two USB-C outlets right here and whatever that is. So pretty basic. There's a little rest there, a little grab handle there. There is a hook to hang shirts. But in reality, this is a very, very basic, simple, clean, no nonsense interior. Okay, so the rear seats do fold down. It has a 60/40. Let me see. It has a 60/40, so it does have fold down rear seats, which I was wondering whether it'd have 60 on the right, 40 on the left. So fold down rear seats, nice little touch there, and that's helpful. What's different in this vehicle is this has a switch that you turn to the right to turn the vehicle on or off, which is different, and the beautiful Auraforce crystal gear shift knob. So we're going to go in reverse first and back out of this parking space. Now this vehicle does have auto hold, so until I hit the accelerator, it doesn't start to move. What I really like on this vehicle is that the exterior rear view mirrors go down so you can see what's right behind you on this. So if you're going to think about this vehicle as a luxury vehicle like a Mercedes-Benz or maybe a BMW or a Lucid or a Tesla, it's not going to be like that. The Volvo S60 is more of a understated luxury vehicle. Lots of nice touches to it, but not lots of fancy gewgaws that you're going to see. There is plenty of technology in the vehicle, but it's not one that is going to be in your face with all kinds of different things. There's no digital rear view mirror. The center display is pretty simple and pretty basic, so you're not going to get a lot of gewgaws on this vehicle as you might in some of the other upscale $60,000 luxury cars. This Real DCCarGuy car review video on the S60 Recharge from Volvo. We do a lot of car and truck reviews, so please subscribe to our channel for future reviews about cars and trucks, and also the automotive lifestyle. Now, you're going to find the ride on this vehicle is very compliant, very nice, but it's not cushy. So if you're thinking that you're going to be floating down the road, that is not what the S60 is all about. You do have a good sense of the road, and you do feel some of the bumps and road imperfections. Now, one of the things about being a hybrid electric vehicle, it has the best of both worlds. It has the assistance of the electric hybrid side, so pickup is very good on this vehicle. So when you go to hit your accelerator, you have plenty of power right there for you. So my overall impressions of the S60, this is a $60,000 plus four-door sedan with a trunk. It is pretty minimalistic in many ways. I mean, you're going to be able to find other cars that are luxurious for the same or a little bit less money. This has luxury, but it's not the kind of luxury that we think about today. There's not a lot of gigas on it. It's a pretty basic vehicle. Really nice, nice finishes, nice touch, but not a lot of extra add-ons that you might see in, say, a Genesis or a Lexus or something else along the line. It has great pickup and power. It rides well. It is not the smoothest ride or a floaty ride. It is a sporty ride. But remember what Volvo's all about. Volvo is all about safety, and it has plenty of safety. Lots and lots of safety. There's cameras around. It knows what's going on. It's very helpful in that way. So it handles the road nicely. The twisties it does great on. I've had this out on the highway. Sadly, I did not get any video for you on the highway, but it handles very, very well. Plenty of power, even with the car loaded down with people. I've had 4 people in this vehicle driving on the interstate with not a problem. Now we're just cruising along on Broad Branch Road in Rock Creek Park. Just very simple, very easy. This car is very comfortable to be in, very comfortable to drive. Driven it downtown. I've driven it in parking garages. It's very nimble, so that is not an issue at all. Handles well, rides well. It's a 2 thumbs up car for sure. So would I recommend this vehicle? Yes. I would recommend the Volvo S60 Recharge for a couple of reasons. One is it is a very solid vehicle. No question about that. It's a very safe vehicle. Again, it's a Volvo. But what I think I really would like to recommend this vehicle for is because of the flexibility of it, that it is a hybrid electric vehicle, but it is a plug-in hybrid electric vehicle. So that means that you get to have the benefit of both worlds. You can go on a trip across the country and not worry about where you're going to plug your vehicle in to get your electricity, because it's a hybrid. You can get gasoline everywhere. So right now in 2023, yes, that's a great idea. Running around town right now, it's going to give me roughly 46, 48 miles of all electric usage, where I don't even have to turn the hybrid engine on. So you could drive all around, plug in at your grocery store or at a charger somewhere, plug in at home, which is where most people plug in, and never really use any gas for running around doing your regular commutes or going to the store or your errands or whatever it is that you do. Take the kids to school and everything. So this plug-in hybrid is a great option for that. So there's only a couple things that I don't like about it, but they wouldn't be ones that I would go, oh no, don't buy this vehicle. If you're looking for a 4-door sedan with a trunk, a hybrid engine, a plug-in hybrid, then this is a great choice if you're willing to spend $63,000. I want to thank you for watching this Real DC Car Guy review video of the Volvo S60 Recharge. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. and subscribe for future car and truck reviews. While we film in Washington, D.C., this channel is all about cars for your lifestyle. Until next time.